Okay, so more big news has came out, and you've probably already heard it off of TikTok and everything else that's being shown around. But people have been speculating that Jim Carrey was replaced by a clone or an alien and sent to France. Yeah. So basically, a couple of days ago, Jim Carrey went to this um like Oscars for France kind of thing, and he got a nice little trophy, and he went up, made a speech saying his famous iconic line from the Truman Show. You know the one that's super cool. That in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So he said that, went up on stage, everyone clapped him. But luckily, those pesky people on Reddit were able to see that Jim Carrey had a different haircut, and Jim Carrey looked a little bit different. And they were like, "Oh my God, Jim Carrey aging? No, it can't possibly be. It must be an alien, or a stunt double, or something." And that's what everyone was saying, and people started fully riding with that because this guy on Twitter, I think it was, came online and was like, "It was us. We did the makeup for Jim Carrey. We doused him up and down. We got this random homeless guy off the street and we dosed him up and down, and boom, we had Jim Carrey on our hands. And then we sent him to the France thing, and everyone was like, Jim Carrey hasn't said anything, so this must be the truth. We must be obviously thinking about this too deep, and there is just a stunt double. Maybe no aliens, but at least a stunt double." And then that kind of went by for a bit. Everyone agreed with that until Jim Carrey's team themselves went, "No, Jim Carrey was there. Jim, good old Jimbo was indeed at the function, and unfortunately, you can all put down your knives and pitchforks. There was a Jim Carrey in the building." So people kept on going back and forth, and at this point, when Jim Carrey's team has came out, you got to kind of think, "Oh well, I don't really see why they would lie. Like, what would they gain from saying that Jim Carrey is still not Jim Carrey?" But some people, the Reddit mods, are really, really focused on the idea of Jim Carrey is not Jim Carrey. And there are people still going on that Jim Carrey is dead, and they're just kind of like pulling the strings from the back so they can, keep economical power or something, because the Truman Show was that big of a movie. Everyone just fucking loves Jim Carrey, and it's the only way to control the world. I don't know. It's something like that. And people have put a lot of evidence on there, like on why they think that Jim Carrey is not Jim Carrey. And it's like, oh, his makeup's different. He's got a mullet. Oh, he sounds different. He sounds different. But genuinely, out of everything I've heard, the only one that makes sense is his hair's different, because it is different. The other things you'd be like, well, Jim Carrey's always had that. He's just old, and the the thing is, he can fucking shave his hair. Like, do you think his hair is like cemented down so it can't change from his original hair? I don't understand. Why are you thinking it like that? And yeah, I also don't think that anyone who looks somewhat like Jim Carrey can willy nilly go into the France version of the Oscars. I don't know why people would think that's okay and they'd let that happen, but that's must be what's going on, right? Jim Carrey just walking into random places with no ID. You look somewhat like him. Come on in. Like, it's just really weird how people think this is true when it's clearly not. But yeah, people are gonna still think about this, want their big story about Jim Carrey, and that's about it. So I'll see you guys later.